Today's podcast is brought to you by a very special person and company. Person being Santa Claus. He loves you very much. And the company being Audible. Head over to audibletrial.com/jumbled and get yourself a free 30-day trial and a free audiobook. They have over 180,000 different titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player, all of which Santa Claus might also get you, but he just needs to get a little bit of a handful. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jumbled, your favorite podcast about nothing. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jonny.
Are you? You look so different. We're staring at each other from different perspectives.
I know, this is like a whole new world right now.
Yeah.
I like to think that I inspired you to reset up your workstation. Because I finally pulled the trigger and got a proper mic stand, and that's why I'm attributing my voice sounding so deep and delicious. And I got a little pop filter, and I got a spare monitor, so now I can see my audio levels and stare at you in full screen. And I gotta say, the view is good.
Thank you. I'm proud of you, dude.
Thanks, man. Officially retired the dick table. It's back in storage.
That's the only thing that I had a problem with.
I know. There's great history there. I'll ship it to you.
You'll ship it to me? Okay. You ship it to me. I'll draw a dick on it, and then I'll ship it right back.
Oh, perfect.
So you can have it.
You know what you should do instead of wasting your money shipping a table back to me? You should A, get your passport, and B, get some WD-40 and fix your squeaky chair. That's for you, Aaron.
I don't... Does your friend just hate the squeaky?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, just to get under your skin, I'm going to continue to not WD-40 it.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Hey, Zach, how's your weight loss challenge going?
Splendid, dude.
We need to do a check-in, so...
It's going... Wait, do you need me to get, completely naked?
Well, whatever you weighed yourself in before, you should weigh yourself in now. So if you want to be naked, that's how I weigh myself.
I'm trying to remember how I weighed myself the first time.
I assume you're wearing a t-shirt and shorts of some kind?
No, I'm wearing jeans right now, so they're a little heavy.
Okay, well, we'll subtract half a pound.
Okay. All right. I just want to say, before we do this...
How many bags of Doritos have you eaten?
I just ate a shit ton of Oreos. Here goes nothing.
So on this week's episode of Biggest Loser Jumbled, Zach has his scale. Good job, Zach.
Scale on the floor. As Jonny can see, hold on. Actually, I don't know if it's going to reach that far.
Oh my God, I'm getting a live view of Zach's gross feet and his scale.
Good. And
he doesn't have his
that's great.
Doesn't have his operator's license for a scale. Now he's doing some small home repairs, as you can hear. Basically doing anything and everything he can to procrastinate on us learning that my guess is that Zach has gained 1.5 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
I feel like you're talking mad shit right now, dude.
I 100% am.
I can't really hear you.
I know. And I'm taking full advantage of it.
I can see your lips moving.
Great. Read them.
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Fuck you, Zach. Yeah.
What'd that mouth do?
But half of that pound is probably attributed to his jeans that are quite baggy.
What you're fucking talking about.
Oh yeah, there's a dad bod right there if I've ever seen one. Okay. What does it read?
Well, the first way is actually encouraging.
Oh.
Let me do it again.
Encouraging. First way is encouraging. We don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, if you recall, that was 2 times I weighed the same thing.
I don't remember what Zach weighed.
I didn't even try. I did not even try.
What are you at? What are you at?
Dude, if you would believe this, I weigh 185 pounds right now. I'm just kidding. 213.
213? What did you weigh in before?
218.
That's what I thought. How did you lose 5 pounds eating Oreos?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe the metabolism must be sticking around, dude. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Did I just piss you off?
Yeah, because I literally was like, guaranteed Zach gained at least 1.5 pounds eating Oreos, and that half pound is maybe his genes, but you know.
You know what? The genes have been feeling a little bit better, and to be honest with you, Johnny, if I can do that, and I feel like this relationship. Sorry, I fucked with my camera, and now all my shit's messed up. I feel like this relationship. You know, we've known each other a while, and
seen each other naked.
We've seen each other naked, and a lot of a relationship is based on trust. Now, you're just gonna have to trust me when I tell you that I did not work out at all this week.
I don't know if I trust you that you gave me the right weight. You sandbagging son
Dude,
of a bitch.
I did it 3 times. I weighed myself 3 times.
I didn't see the scale.
213.2. You want me to do it again?
You lied. Yeah, do it again. Right now, real quick.
All right. And I'll show you. I'll show you the numbers. All right. This is great podcasting.
This is great podcasting. So what we've learned is Zach definitely lied about his entry weight because he knew that he was just going to eat Oreos and not do any physical activity.
Batteries might be shit.
Or that his scale is broken is what it sounds like, but...
Oh, yeah, I did. I cracked it. I'm just kidding. Piece of shit.
Zach, don't talk about yourself like that.
No, I'm a piece of shit, dude.
What is going on? Why do you have to put the batteries in every time?
Shoes, Johnny.
You're not even wearing shoes.
Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay.
All right.
Can you see the numbers?
Yeah, it says 218.2. It
says 213.
I know. I saw it. All right. Yep, 213.2. Got it. You're good to go. So you have lost 5 pounds, which means I owe you, what did I say, $1 per pound?
I lost 5 pounds not doing jack shit, Johnny.
What did I say the deal was, $1 per pound?
Something like that.
All right, so I owe you $5. When did we say the end date was?
So far. I don't know that we set an end date. That's probably something we should do.
All right.
Because, I mean, I'm just willing to keep this thing going so that one day when I'm emaciated, you'll owe me like $100. I'm going to look like a starving Ethiopian child.
Oh, yep. Okay, so, well, since we didn't set an end date, I feel like we got to start fresh. Negating your recent 5 pound loss.
Oh, you piece of shit. That's the cheapest thing you've ever done. I just earned $5 by doing jack shit, and you're going to take that away from me.
All right, I'll give you
the easiest win that I ever got in my life.
I'll give you the $5.
Okay, 218. It was 218.6 or something last week.
I think 218.6 is right. I wrote it down in my book, which is upstairs in my other office. So we'll just confirm that it was 218.6 as of, when was that? February?
That wasn't last week. That was the week before. And that would have been a Tuesday, so that would have been the 5th.
5th, you're right. So February 5th, I won't be in Kansas City anytime soon. Maybe October. So what do you think is a reasonable time here? When's the official day of summer? When does summer start?
Summer starts in June.
Because this seems fitting that you'd be getting your summer bod on, your Oreo bod, if you will.
My Oreo bod, dude. I'm gonna be shredded, and I'm not gonna do anything but eat Oreos.
Oh, that's classic.
Just watch.
Classic fucking Zach.
I'm gonna lose a leg, but I'll.
Hey man, that's a way to do it.
That's how I'm gonna lose all the weight.
If you're that committed to get the $100 or whatever.
Can you imagine, dude?
You said you wanted 10 grand to cut off your pinky toe, but you'll cut off a leg for the weight loss challenge.
Yeah, because it's all about just bragging rights at that point, right?
Well, bragging rights are real important.
I
So
know.
the official start of summer is wait, why is that giving me 2018? God damn it, Google. June 21st.
June 21st.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to June 21st. $1.
Right. That's a lot of time, dude.
Oh, yeah, a lot of time for you to fall off the fucking bandwagon.
Dude, I'm just gonna rub it in your face. Every week you're gonna get a little bit more sullen and downtrodden. I'm gonna lose 6 pounds this week by not doing jack shit, Johnny.
$1 per pound.
Okay.
Or 2 minutes of wrestling with me per pound gain. So right now you're sitting pretty.
Yeah.
But we got to make it so that if you gain weight, you get time on the mats with me. So as of right now, so next week when you weigh in,
gain, like a net gain, or are we talking like over my original weight?
No, net. So your base level is set at 213.2. If next week you weigh in and you come in at 214, you still get your $5, but you get 2 minutes of wrestling with me. If you go over,
I feel like it's really heavy one-sided in your favor here.
No, if you
2 minutes is a lot of time.
Well, that should be motivating for you. Do you know how many times I can choke you out in 2 minutes, Zach? I can make.
You're probably gonna kill me, dude.
I can make 2 minutes feel like a long time.
Here's a better question for you, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to record and edit this podcast by yourself?
I mean, I'm not going to kill you, but, wound you slightly.
Yeah, you're going to maim me, dude. I'm going to be wheelchair bound, dude.
Yeah, still a fully functional human being. So, okay.
Maybe you deprive me for long enough of oxygen where I'm pretty much just in a vegetative state.
I'll resuscitate you.
You're gonna Terry Schiavo me, dude. How do you do that? How do you resuscitate a person in a vegetative state?
You just smack him on the back of the head. I've seen it on YouTube. Those are my favorite videos to watch. Like Chi Warriors. Have you seen those? Like fake martial arts, where it's incredible. I don't know, what is it? Brainwashing. That these old fat white dudes convince this crowd of people that they are indestructible and have unlock the powers of chi and can force push people, and then they force push them, and then the guy frolics around and falls down and is convulsing or completely out cold, and they pick him up, sit him cross-legged, and then the chi master rubs the back of the guy's neck and smacks the back of the neck or his back, and then he wakes up and he's magically cured. It's, oh my god, the videos are so good. I'm gonna do a shout out to one of my favorite Instagrams called McDojo. You should definitely give them a follow, and all he does is post these phony martial arts exhibitions.
McDojo,
MCDOJO on Instagram. Glorious. Everyone, all of our listeners should watch. The guy who runs the page is an actual martial artist, has been training for, I think he said 15, 16 years. Guy is talented with nunchucks, so props to him, but has done a variety of traditional martial arts, and he just rips into these guys. And I love it. I love it when he'll post a video and he'll tag the Instagram account or the gym that he got the video from. And then they'll get into a pissing match with him and say that he's a fake martial artist and all this stuff. And then he posts the conversations. Oh, I love it. I love the drama.
Gotta love when people get called out, dude.
Yeah. So I will chi the shit out of you. I will drink your chi like it's a soda.
You're gonna chi the shit out of me.
My soda water right here.
All right, dude. You're gonna chi the shit out of me, man. Yep. You know what? I can't wait to get chied.
Well, or you're gonna, lose a bunch of weight and, get a passport and a can of WD-40.
Passport and a can of WD-40. I've already got one of those things.
Well, do you really?
I do.
Well,
I wouldn't lie about it.
I promised one of our most loyal listeners that I would berate you every week until you get it fixed. So be prepared,
dude. You know what? Born prepared, actually.
All right, excellent.
Born that way.
So was yesterday a holiday for you guys down south?
Yeah, I think so. It was President's Day or something like that.
Oh, did you thank baby Jesus for giving you guys the best president in the United States?
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln was great, and I really appreciate all he did for the Black Americans and
excellent
former slaves. I appreciate all that. Close second would be probably, you know what, I always liked
Nixon.
Nixon. No, I always liked what's his name, was it Jefferson? I'm trying to remember which one. I think it wasn't Jefferson.
Why did you like him? Let's just go there.
Because he's a badass. It's the guy on the Jackson, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, Jackson. He was a badass. Like, he would get in actual gunfights.
Yeah.
With people, like duels, and he fucking one duel, he straight up got shot, and he still ended up killing the dude.
What a badass. That's when your country stood for something, and your leader could actually fight his own battles. Anyways, so I'm assuming you didn't have a holiday yesterday, or did you? Did you have to work yesterday?
I had to work.
Boo! I did not, and it was lovely.
Wait, so you're telling me Canada got President's Day off?
In Canada, it's called Family Day because we love each other up here. So yeah, I had yesterday off, and it was glorious. I spent almost 9 hours renovating our office, and it is mostly done, and I am so happy. And I spent a little bit of time, renovating Frozen Tundra Studio C.
Yeah, I was getting some, you were sending some pictures to Joe and I.
I have to say, I am, not that I was never not excited to record, but having a better setup down here definitely made me feel inspired. And you can look at all my fun little things back there. I'm going to make this game where I'm going to put something really weird in my library shelf to see if you can find it.
I am going to be looking so closely. Right now, I think I see a picture of you and Norman Reedus.
That is me and my boy Normie Norm.
Man, that's cool. When's the last time you and good old Norman Reedus hung out?
About 2014, I think. 2014.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys recite the Boondock Saints prayer?
No, we just had sex, really.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did some blow in the bathroom. That guy he's a hot mess, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But pretty sweet. I also got a picture of me when I got that picture signed, him giving me a hug, which was pretty cool. That was when I really liked Walking Dead, and that show went to shit.
Mm-hmm. I haven't watched it in recent years, I can't really say. I can't really say where it's at now.
Hot garbage.
I think Andrew Lincoln, who played Rick, I think he's gone.
Well,
last season was his last season, so I think that's sort of like the beginning of the end, maybe.
Yeah, I think this show has run its course. But yeah, that was Comic-Con in Calgary. Pretty exciting. So there's a bunch of little fun tidbits back there that I'll rotate around to see if you notice some good speaking topics. But otherwise,
yeah, I was gonna say it's sort of that picture also sort of looks like you and Rosie O'Donnell, because it's blurry enough where it sort of kind of could pass as Rosie O'Donnell from where I am. Like, it's just blurry enough.
That's
so
awesome.
It could be you and Rosie.
There's also a sweet picture of Me and Santa Claus.
You know what? Thought I saw Santa Claus. Are you sitting on his lap?
I am totally sitting on his lap. This is young Jono. Look at that stud.
Oh, look at that.
Santa's hand is really low on my waist, though. If you notice
that.
Oh my
God. Wait, dude, did you get your shit batted around by Santa Claus?
That legitimately looks like Santa is grabbing my wang.
Johnny, is there...
What the fuck? I just noticed this.
Johnny just figured out that he got molested by Santa Claus.
Look at Santa Claus's face. He's into it. Look at that guy.
Johnny, is there a way that you could please snap a photo of that? Send it to me, and we'll make sure it gets up on Instagram. Is that something we can do?
I'm legitimately concerned for my well-being right now.
I like how you just figured that out. It was so pure, dude. That moment was so pure. You're like, oh yeah, I'm sitting on Santa Claus's lap.
Here's a picture of me getting molested by Santa Claus.
Oh shit, dude.
We're gonna have to have a talk with my mom about that picture. What the fuck, Mom?
Please tell me the other one's the Easter Bunny. Please tell me that.
No. I wish it was. It's a picture of my Gus.
Oh, okay.
Look at that dumb doggo.
Gus. Oh, God. Oh, I've got the picture. Johnny just sent it to me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be laughing. Be laughing all episode, dude. Oh my God. That makes me so incredibly happy.
Can I have a Me Too post now?
Hashtag Me Too. You need to. We'll spam that up. You know what? Oh God, no! I'm not gonna name the episode that because I don't want to disparage like the actual Me Too.
Well, we have photographic evidence that I have been sexually assaulted. Okay.
By Chris Kringle, that bastard, dude. He got you. He jingled.
He said he'd show me a magic trick.
He said, "Jingle all the way." Fucking. Oh God.
Well, speaking of finding gems on my bookshelf, that was one. So moving on, I'm going to go to therapy for that. And I'll be sending the bill to you, Mom. God, I hope that's not a family member being Santa Claus. I don't even know who that is. I legit don't know where I am.
I'm so sorry. Johnny, I'm sorry that happened to you, dude. Oh, that makes me sad, but also extremely happy.
We got to throw this up on Instagram and do a poll.
Yeah, no, I think I've been laughing for 5 minutes over this goddamn picture. Oh my God, dude. You know what? That might have just overtaken ear holes as the funniest podcast.
Why are you finding my victimization hilarious, Zach? You motherfucker. You victim blaming fuck.
It's not victim blaming. I guess I'm shaming. Oh God, dude. Okay, so last week when we had Frank on, by the way, love that podcast.
Yeah,
I love that episode.
That was pretty
really,
fun.
really fun.
We went a lot of weird places, like Jumbled always does, but for the most part, we got to share Frank's message, I think, and his brand, which is pretty sweet. So, yeah, had a super fun time with that. And one thing that Frank had touched on, he brought up in conversation when you'd brought up, what body part would you most or would you rather lose? Mm-hmm. And we talked about, I said pinky toe, and you said whatever it was, ears, and then Frank said his right foot, but he then followed up and said that there is an actual value with individual body parts on the black market. I would also like to point out that Frank, who is a driver and a car guy, said he would give up his right foot. Arguably the most important foot in driving. Sure.
Yeah, that's yeah, especially, I mean, Well, I would say it is, because even if you're just driving an automatic, you're still using your right foot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was a strange one to hear. But, you know, whatever. Like he touched on, there are prostheses that are really good nowadays, so I'm sure that you could probably still rip it up. So I found this website, and it's seeker.com, which I don't know. I think I've heard of seeker.com before, but it's not real. I wouldn't say it's reputable. It's not like a journal or something like that, you know? So take this with a grain of salt, but I thought we'd go over some of the highlights here.
Yeah, do it.
So it's, well, first of all, it says, in theory, if you could harvest every organ and chemical in your body, you could make a cool $45 million. So is $45 million worth it?
To be dead?
To be dead.
No.
What if you're setting your family up?
That isn't.
It's like a 7 pounds sort of thing. Have you ever seen 7 Pounds with Will Smith?
Great movie.
Very sad movie, but
yep.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what. I want to find that Santa Claus and sell his ass.
Well, you know, Santa Claus he's a bigger guy too.
Yeah,
so maybe
all of his good organs will be covered in fat and grossness.
It's well insulated. Well insulated.
$45 million.
Yeah. So that's if you, in theory, if you could harvest every organ and chemical in your body. But it says in reality, an estimate for a price of a human dead body is more likely to fetch around $550,000.
Still reasonable. There was a thing going around for a while. I think we talked about it. That testicle donors were getting $35,000 or something.
Yeah.
And then I think we found out that was fake, which is unfortunate because I would definitely sell a testy.
Yeah, I think there is some truth to women selling their ovaries. And those make a lot more, because I mean, the price of just one egg is even a lot from what I think I remembered. I don't have a number right now for you.
That's fair. What can I sell to make money, Zach? What do you got there? What's the menu?
Okay. Let's see here. Well, it says firstly, it depends if we're talking about selling your organs legally or via the black market. Which way would you like to go?
What's more profitable?
You know what? I'm just gonna sort of let you. This is a character question right now, so I'm gonna decide if you have character based on what you choose here.
All right, shoot the question.
Okay. The biggest ticket organ you can legally sell in the U.S. is your heart. How much do you think you could get for your heart?
$100,000.
Man, lowballing it, dude. They're going for a cool $1 million.
But you just said realistically all you could get is $500,000.
Yeah, if you're doing it legally, I would assume.
Oh, so on the black market, a heart goes for $1 million.
I'm assuming, because they didn't say, they didn't differentiate, but they did leave with the black market. Like, that was the last thing they mentioned. So, oh wait, no. I don't know why they said, wait, no, because I said legally. $550,000. Well, what? Oh, the price of a human dead body. So that's like okay.
So that's just scavenger price right there.
Right. So legally, you can sell your heart legally for $1 million.
Hey, Zach. Zach.
Huh?
Someone's having a dance party in your house right now. Did you know that?
You know what? I can hear that somebody's having a dance party in my house. That's my wife, probably. Yep. You know what? This is just the podcast this week. Livers come in second, worth about $557,000.
So what if you sell half of it? Because you only need half, right? And it regrows. And I don't drink, so I got a good liver.
Is that how livers work?
I know they grow sort of something, don't they?
I know they're able to
regenerate.
You're able to transplant, and they are able to restore some functionality.
But could you transplant only half a liver?
Right, because I don't think it's like you got a mini Wolverine liver in your body where you chop half the thing off and it grows right back.
Well, I'm sure it doesn't grow right back, but I'm sure it does something.
It's got to do something.
All right, we got to do some research for the next episode on how to make $1 million by selling body parts of your enemies.
Hey guys, let's take a second to talk about our sponsor for today, Audible. Head over to audibletrial.com/jumbled and get your free 30-day trial and a free audiobook. The book that we are going to recommend for the month of February is, drumroll, Napalm and Silly Putty by George Carlin. This is a throwback. It was released back in 2011. Obviously, George has left this planet. He's been gone for a bit. So this is a good throwback one. It's narrated actually by George Carlin as well. Something to definitely check out, look into. If you don't know about George Carlin, then where have you been? George Carlin is one of the best comedians of all time. Highly recommend looking into this one. Again, that is Napalm and Silly Putty by George Carlin. It is 2 hours and 28 minutes long, so it's a little bit shorter, but it's still really, really good. So if you like what you hear from me, then get that. If you want to find something else, totally cool. They have over 180,000 different titles for you to find something, anything that you can relate to. And we hope that you enjoy. Thanks, Audible, and let's get back to the podcast. Kidneys, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, kidneys. I would consider selling a kidney. I've thought about it. You get to save a life, and if you get, $50,000.
Yeah, but then what if you have a kidney failure and the one that you keep, then you got to go into dialysis and stuff, and screw all that noise,
Well, then you use that $50,000 wisely, and then you just know that at some point you may have to buy some, poor kid's kidney.
Yeah, but I mean, kidneys fetch about $262,000.
$262,000
each.
Well,
guess what Daddy's doing? Selling them both.
Zach, when you live in America, you're going to be spending $10,000 a month on dialysis.
You know what? Our president is orange. If I want to be yellow, God damn it, I'm going to be yellow. Okay.
I would seriously consider selling a kidney for $250,000 right now.
Would you seriously?
I would take that gamble.
Dude.
I'm young-ish. I'm healthy.
You just going to play a little bit of kidney roulette?
Yeah, man. Think about where technology is going to be in the next 5-10 years. There's going to be fake organs that you won't even need, like Repo Man. You remember that movie?
Repo Man, yeah,
that's a great movie and also terrifying, but that's only 10-20 years away.
It's true.
And realistically, I'm not going to face kidney failure until, in 10 or 20 years. And
so you'll be fine.
I'm also pretty sure I'm going to die in my 50s or by 50, so it won't even matter.
No, you won't, dude. Don't you say that, dude. We're going to be doing this podcast forever, dude.
Well, yeah, because we're going to fucking sell kidneys and have $500,000 and then semi-retire.
Yeah, dude. So it says widespread diabetes and heart disease is what have made these particular organs so expensive.
Does it tell you how you can sell the kidney? Does it have a link of?
No, it doesn't.
If you're interested, all right, we got to do a quick Google on the Google machine here. How to sell a kidney?
You can do that. While you're doing that, I'm going to let you know about the black market prices. You know what? I would liken it to buying something at, Walmart over Target. There's that little price jump that you deal with when you go to Target.
Okay.
And so the prices on the black market are considerably lower, maybe 10% of the costs above. So if you're trying to buy a heart, instead of paying $1 million, you could pay $100,000.
Yeah, I just read a thing,
a heart.
Which you don't know if it's true or not. It says after the organ broker the guy who sets up your kidney for cash transaction, takes his cut. He needs to pay for travel, the surgeon, medical supplies, and if you look the other way, payoffs in quotations. Most people get $1,000 to $10,000 for their kidney.
Yikes, dude!
Not worth it. That seems to be the reoccurring number that I see. Although there is a video that says sell your kidney and become a millionaire.
That's black market, though.
I imagine.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're having to quote unquote pay somebody off or hush money or whatever.
So in 2013, there was an article on CBC.
Okay.
CBC News, it's Canadian. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yes.
Oh, out of the University of Calgary too, which is where I used to work. I used to work there at that time, actually. And it said Dr. Braden Mans at the University of Calgary worked on a study that predicted a $10,000 payment would increase the number of kidney donations.
I believe it, dude.
And it would save the healthcare system quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do it for 10,
10 seems pretty low for an organ. I mean, I gotta be fetching whatever the most amount of money that I owe something. That's what I would want for an organ.
I think
like,
100,
like the rest of my mortgage, like pay my mortgage off. I'll give you my kidney.
I would do it for 100K.
Yeah.
I think at 100K, that's, reasonable. The mortgage makes sense because then if you die, at least your wife's not stuck with the mortgage.
Right. Right.
But
exactly.
I don't know. That's disappointing. 10,000 doesn't seem like it makes sense. But if I was desperate, fuck it.
So I want to read you a statistic, and this is as of 2014.
Okay, 2014.
There were currently 123,000 people waiting for organs
In America?
In the U.S. alone. Yeah. 100,000 of those were just for kidneys, but only about 14,000 organs are donated per year. So that means every day about 18 people die waiting for an organ transplant.
Which sounds like 18 people, no offense to those 18 people, would probably spend more than $10,000 to save their life.
Sure.
Like, what would you spend to get a kidney?
Save whatever I needed. I mean, I'll sell my I don't know. I sell it all, dude.
Yeah.
Everything I have, sell it, get rid of it.
That's jacked up. That's terrifying. Maybe I want to keep both kidneys.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Unless someone out there, Jumbo listeners, 100K, cool, 100K cash. Make this happen. I got some contacts at the UFC. Now we know the doctor that's willing to do it. Just saying.
There you go.
100K US. I know most of our audience is US based.
Yeah. That's true. I don't know. That's why I'm still like, I'll let go of my pinky toe,
Yeah, let's be honest. That makes the most sense. You need, I think the next useless thing on the human body is like a gallbladder.
Yeah.
Or an appendix.
Yeah, I'm already down an appendix.
Me too.
And 7 inches of intestine, so.
Ooh, baby. So that's how you lost 5 pounds.
That's it.
Motherfucker loophole. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? We can speculate what we would sell. I think at the end of the day, I'd probably be hard pressed to sell anything.
What is a lung catch? What is a lung fetch?
What is a lung catch? A lung catch is air. A lung fetches. I'm trying to see, they don't have like any kind of graph or anything, so I'm trying to.
Oh, you just gotta look for
read
it.
through this real quick. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, well, I'm just gonna read this to you. It doesn't have anything to do with the lung, but It says this worldwide organ shortage has caused a black market or caused a black market to crop up. The old, quote, supply and demand. Surely Adam Smith had no idea the economic concept he coined would one day be applied to human skin. $10 per inch, stomach $500, and eyeballs $1,500 each one day.
An eyeball is only $1,500?
Hey, dude.
Fuck
Guess how much?
that.
Guess how much an eye patch costs?
$5?
$5. That is a net profit of $1,495.
Good math.
sir.
Good math. Yeah, not worth it.
I don't know, man. Depends on what you need it for, you know.
If you had to lose 1 cent, what would it be?
1 cent. I feel like the biggest one to lose would be the sense of touch. So I'm not gonna say touch, because that is like your entire body. You know, that
you'd be pain free.
Sure, but then you fucking crack your ankle and you develop a fucking, you know, gangrenous wound. I mean,
you have eyes.
Still. You'd still be able to see it, sure.
I would
but
give
what
up
if,
smell.
What if,
I would give up smell without a doubt.
Yeah, but that affects taste.
So?
I feel like I would give up.
What are you going to give up hearing? You going to give up sight?
I'm just going. I'm going through all the senses in my brain real quick.
Yeah, hearing, sight, taste, touch, smell. You give up smell, it affects taste slightly, but you still live a pretty normal life. I can hardly smell most of the time anyways. Like, listen to that. There's no impact there.
Yeah. You're probably right.
And you could just eat hotter things and, you know, more citrus and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, that would definitely be the one that would impact.
Wow, Jonny boy, am I boring you here or what?
Yeah, a little bit. That would definitely be one of the senses that would impact the podcast the least. Mm-hmm. That or taste, you know.
I don't know. I taste my microphone all the time.
Oh, do you? Oh yeah, you just licking the windscreen. You're a freak. You're a freak, dude.
Ooh, I'm a freaky.
Let's see here. The creepiest part of all this is where black market organs are coming from.
Isn't it Asia?
I don't know. I'm reading. Well, let me read, son of a bitch. The abject poor in dire need of cash, prisoners, dead and alive, looted graves. Some entrepreneurial organ brokers have resorted to paying off morticians at funeral homes. There is a simple way to fight this growing and gross practice. Become an organ donor, which you can do at organdonor.gov. I am not an organ donor.
You should be an organ donor, you fuck.
Well, but I've heard bad things.
Like what?
Not like I mean, my wife used to. She was in the funeral industry, and so, like when you're an organ donor, you can't just like specify what you're gonna donate. Like, they come in and they take everything. They take your skin. They just fucking take it all.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to be like, you know what, you can take my, just so I could have like an open casket or something like that. You know,
What do you need what do you need an open casket for?
Because everybody's gonna walk by and give me a high five.
I'm gonna fucking punch you in the dick and say, I hope you feel that for eternity.
Well, my dick's been donated. Great. So congratulations. You better hunt that dick down.
That poor sucker.
He's got to lug around that fucking python in his pants. That's why you feel. That's why you feel bad, huh? You feel bad that he's got it. He's got so much more weight in his pants now.
Well-developed quads.
Yeah, he's gonna develop some back.
I didn't know they took your skin. That's kind of weird. But again, it's one of those things that I don't believe in an afterlife, and I believe so here's how I feel. If there is a God, and don't get me wrong, there's part of me that hopes there is a God. I had this weird dream about dying last night, but it was just nothingness, which was really fucked up. So I hope there's a God. I don't think there is. I'm pretty confident there isn't. But if there is, cool. I wish he would, come down and give me a high five and be like, yo, live your life. But I feel like people's concerns of, well, if there's an afterlife and you donate your eyes, you'll be blind for eternity in heaven. It's like, okay, but if there's a God and this afterlife exists, don't you think he would celebrate you for trying to, save someone else in your life?
Yeah.
So he'll take care of you. So he'll give you your skin back in the netherworld.
Yeah. You know what? Screw it. I'm showing up like the Crypt Keeper, dude. I'm going to look like the Crypt Keeper.
I'm going to donate my organs, and I'm still going to have an open casket.
People are just going to walk by and drop like a quarter in your eyeball.
Yeah, I want googly eyes, and then I want like a piece of pepperoni for my tongue, and
so something you might not know. You probably would have suspected this. Whenever you die, obviously all of your muscles relax.
Yeah.
All the muscles that have been constricting and, keeping things in place.
Yeah, you shit yourself.
They all just relax. Well, yeah, so that's part of it. But you also, one muscle you don't think about are your muscles in your eyes that are keeping your eyes in position. Mm-hmm. So when you die, your muscles relax and your eyes actually sink back into your head. So what they have to do for like open caskets and stuff is they put like a little plastic, like half dome shaped thing under your eyelid.
Yeah.
And they super glue your eyelid closed.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's
so that up. You.
Why does anyone want to see an open casket? It's just, I've never found peace or happiness out of seeing my friends or family in an open casket.
I guess that's true. It's true. But you know what? I'm gonna take it an alternate route. Okay? I'm gonna request that they don't embalm me.
Just let you bloat and
they just let me bloat, and then I'm gonna look like I'm
zombie.
The only thing I'm going to request is that they contort my face so that I look like one of those people from The Ring after they watch the movie.
Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like the mouth sideways. Dude, I remember watching that movie, and some people actually thought it was like actually scary.
I thought it was scary. I hate scary movies though.
You know what? I don't like scary movies, but I laughed through the entirety of The Ring.
You are a sick fuck, and I'm pretty sure you're a serial killer.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, that goddamn chair. That's all I can hear now. God damn it, Aaron.
Well, stop listening for it. All I know is if you don't think that I'm a serial killer, the NSA, who is constantly listening in to all of Americans' web communication or phone calls, they're all going to be thinking that I am a serial killer because I searched how much our body parts worth on the black market on my computer. Just right out in the open.
Classic. I love it. Beautiful.
Wouldn't be surprised if something
we
comes
could still
about
do
from
Jumbled while you're in prison. It'll be an interesting episode. Be like Orange is the New Black.
Yeah. Oh, put me in prison for what? What did I do? Prove
you
it.
Clearly are murdering people and selling their organs.
Prove it.
Well, you just admitted it.
Prove it.
We have it recorded.
Prove it. I didn't say anything about selling shit.
You don't know shit, Zach.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
So yeah. Another thing that I've been doing recently, Johnny, and this is sort of just a side note.
Pooping with the door open?
You know what? Side note. Whenever I get the opportunity, I shit with the door wide open. There's something completely freeing about that.
Do you poop with your shirt off?
Dude, I actually like getting fully nude.
Fully nude? I always take my shirt off when I poop.
Even like in a public restroom?
Yep.
What if you're like wearing a button up and a tie?
It happens.
Excuse me, guys. Got to step out of the meeting for a minute. You go, you rip your shirt off. But it's not actual buttons. I feel like you're so prepared that you just wear like the you know how they have breakaway pants for the NBA?
Yeah,
they just rip them off.
All my shirts are fake buttons like that. They're snaps.
Yeah.
All of my suits are onesies that are like that, so I just naked.
There you go,
instant.
man. There you go. Yes. I do shit with the door open, and I forget what I was saying before that. That sucks. You sidetracked me, and I had something good I was going to talk about. Well,
you should try shitting with your shirt off. It is magical.
I mean, I've gone a step further, and I've lost the pants too.
Yeah, I think you're losing you got to have the balance there.
No,
you have nice warm knees and ankles, and then a nice chilled upper body.
Well, listen. Here's my thing I need to say to you.
All right.
Because you don't have kids.
Nope.
Okay.
Thank
so
Jesus
you
for
should
that.
you should be taking every opportunity you can to shit with the door wide open, without pants and without a shirt, just completely nude.
I do have a wife though, you know.
And
well, you know,
Do you think she doesn't like sometimes just go, all right, I'm gonna take a shit and just like want to like just lose all the clothes?
I don't care if she does that. I just don't necessarily want to see, and I don't necessarily want to share with her my pooping rituals.
Well, just say, hey, I'm taking a shit. Don't walk down the hallway.
I guess, but doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of having an open door? Isn't it part of the excitement and the liberty is just what if someone walks by?
No, dude, it's not like a weird fetish or something like that.
I don't know, Zach. It sounded like it.
You're making it a little weird.
You're making it weird, okay?
It's just freedom, dude. It's just freedom.
Freedom isn't free, Zach.
Yeah, I know. There's a hefty fucking fee, all right? And if you don't throw in your $1.05, who will? I love Team America so much, dude.
It's so good. Yeah, well, you know, I'll consider it.
You should.
I'll let you know how it goes. I'll send you a video.
I'm gonna listen to this in post and be so fucking angry right now
that you forgot
that I forgot what I was gonna talk
about.
Well,
you know what I'm gonna do to help you with that? Let's wrap it up so you remember it after the podcast is done.
How long were we recording before we actually recorded? 3 minutes?
Yeah, we're coming up on 52, 51 minutes right now that I can see easily on my dual monitor system.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can just wrap it up. God, I'm so angry that I forgot that because it was going to be a good one.
Well, write it down for later, big guy. It's going to be okay.
Maybe, but then maybe next week it doesn't fit.
Well, you'll just shoehorn it right in there, I'm sure.
As I typically do. Hey, thanks for listening, guys. It's been a fun week. Johnny, you know what? We did pretty well for not having really anything at all written down.
We know. We just make it work. Fake it till you make it, Zach.
I feel like after last week's podcast, it gave me a little bit of wind in my sails.
Yeah. I was feeling good.
It's like, just having, and the social media boost as well there. I haven't looked at our numbers to see how they differed this past week, but I'm sure hoping
We've been getting out there. We've been getting out there. Did you make a post about me being on the UC pod?
I tried to earlier, and I thought it was going to share the video from that.
Oh, I got a notification, and then it went away, and I was really confused.
Yeah, I deleted it because it was just the first little
the frame
image. Yeah, the first frame, and I deleted it because I didn't want it just to be that.
We should speak about that briefly. So we do have access to the audio for that podcast, and we are going to share it probably in March, and then we're going to do a follow up and have Zach on the other Zach. On Jumbled, and we're gonna reverse the roles, and we're gonna ask him a bunch of questions.
Yeah,
and hear about life as a content creator, an aspiring actor, the guy's made a couple of really viral videos that have hit over a million views, which is pretty awesome. And I'm sure we'll talk about fitness and sports and health, and we'll get an update on Zach's weight loss challenge. Maybe Zach will give you tips. I'm going to tell
Zach will get. Yep.
Yeah,
Zach's give the best tips. So
well, apparently all they can give is the tip.
You sent him a bitch, dude. Yep. Like I said, you don't know what I'm working with, man. Actually, you do know what I'm working with, and you are a fool if you
been there,
think it's just
done
the tip.
that.
All right. But yeah, so we will have that audio available. We'll figure it out. That might be for release. I don't know, the 5th or the 12th, maybe.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you want to check us out on social media, it's at Jumbled at Jumbled Podcast. If you want to send us an email, that'd be jumbledpodcast@gmail.com or johnny.jumbled@gmail.com. Our very own Joe sent Johnny a dick pic, apparently. I don't know what it looks like.
It was a gooder.
It hooks to the right, as far as I know. And did he put googly eyes on it?
There are some googly eyes on it, yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Is he wearing a little tuxedo as well?
I can't remember, but I'll send you the picture that I got.
Top hat. He's got a cane. He looks like Mr. Peanut, but
Mr. Monopoly is what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of old and scraggly and might die.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Audible. Head over to audibletrial.com/jumbled and get a free 30-day trial and a free audiobook. Head over to patreon.com/jumbled and give us $500, get us an address. You know what? Johnny's selling off his ears.
$100K for kidneys, baby. No one wants these ears now. They're all jacked up.
I'm sure there's somebody that wants them.
There are people that really like cauliflower ear and don't like to earn it. But we can talk about that later.
Love it. All right. And then you found us wherever you're listening, but if you want to listen elsewhere, we're on Stitcher, Player.fm, we're on fucking Spotify, iTunes, Google Play Music, basically anywhere that you could listen to a podcast, we're there. Head over and give us a rating and review on iTunes. Helps out a lot. Gets our name out there some more. And speaking of, please share us with your friends and family, maybe coworkers, maybe people who if you think that we're annoying, maybe just share it with an enemy. That's fine. As long as you're sharing it, I don't really care.
We'll
take it. We will take the ears. And that's gonna do it, I think, Johnny.
Boom!
Bam! That's how we do it. We will see you guys next week for another episode of Jumbled, your favorite podcast.
About weird revelations.
Weird revelations, indeed. All right, guys. It's been one. We'll see you later.
Good night. Everybody. Yeah. Rockin' party. Sometimes I forget that I'm recording. Oopsie.